Alright, guys. Amazing Caucasian. What it is, what it is. You guys know I'm opinionated. So, I don't know who this guy is. It's fucking like 3:30 in the morning. I just woke up, um, and this shit was on. And I started hearing these people rambling about the Roger Stone case and how Trump is the reason why he got a lesser sentence and all that. And I'm about to show you guys exactly how and why he got a lesser sentence because I have the fucking the actual memo from that the court handed in, and if you read it, it gives you the reason that why they lowered his sentence a little bit. But him and the people on here, he actually has a guy on here that goes into um, 3 out of 4 of these people are straight up wanna just beat Trump and them down. This other guy, he starts going into, well, maybe it's some inside baseball, this and that, saying like the inner workings of the Department of Justice, which exactly that's what it is. And watch how these 3 people jump on him. Watch how biased these people are. It's disgusting.
Department of Justice, how they are putting their thumb on the scale. Roger Stone was convicted by a federal court in Florida of lying to Congress when it came to testimony regarding Donald Trump.
Which is true.
He was convicted. Prosecutors went to court yesterday recommending 7 to 9 years in prison for Roger Stone.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, the William Barr, first of all, then all of a sudden Donald Trump tweeted this was a miscarriage of justice.
He says all of a sudden. Okay, so what? People have an opinion on the case. It was a miscarriage of justice. Okay, just like when Hillary Clinton got off with all that bullshit that she did, everybody was mad about it, but not one single Democrat was like, oh yeah, she was wrong, she was wrong. We all know Roger Stone did some bullshit, whatever, yo. But we're not trying to say nothing, but now everybody's up in a rage, yo. Whenever Democrats do things wrong and get off with it, it's fine. Just like the 4 Democrats that were just exposed for their kids working with the Ukraine gas companies and shit. Like, come on, man, this shit is getting out of hand. And every time something comes up that having to do with this type of Trump, anything Trump has his name in anything, and it's automatically everybody's evil and they're automatically fucking wrong and blah blah blah. Anyway, let's go on.
Then today, the William Barr Department of Justice announced they were going to seek a lower sentence
Yep.
for Roger Stone.
And I'm gonna show you why.
What has now happened? Now they claim that decision was made before the Trump tweet went out.
How do you know it wasn't?
Sort of weird because while attorneys go to court asking for 7 to 9 years, if the Department of Justice had already said.
Now he acts so smart, but every day in court, I'm sure there's prosecutors that ask for all types of different sentences and have to have discussions with different people on, and then there's judges that reject that and are like, no, you got to give them something else. So this shit happens in court all the fucking time.
They're going to actually pursue something lower. Now, what has happened? All 4 of the prosecutors.
Now he's saying because of the 4 prosecutors that quit, oh, something must be wrong, something must be wrong. No, those prosecutors all quit because they didn't get their fucking way and they want to make it like, there's some kind of conspiracy, just like every other time something happens.
Including the Assistant U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia have all quit. Aaron Zelensky worked in Robert Mueller's office.
Okay, none of that matters.
This is a tweet from Mike Scarcella. DOJ's new sentencing memo was signed only by John Kraft Jr., acting head of the criminal division.
At least he had the balls to fucking do what was right. Because they were trying to give Roger Stone way too much time. They're trying to go according to his charges, and that's what none of these 4 people even bring up.
Prosecutors in the Department of Justice quit over what they see as heavy hand from William Barr in the Department of Justice.
Seems like they've been dissatisfied with what the Department of Justice did.
Should DOJ have done it?
I don't even know. Well, this is kind of new. I don't even know what they're proposing. What are they proposing as far as the sentence?
No, like I said, they proposed that Roger Stone
like I said,
7 to 9 years in federal prison for what he did.
And the Department of Justice is saying that he should get what?
The Department of Justice they notify the court. They'll be pursuing a.
Now I think the guy he's talking to right now, he's confused why he's so mad. He's like, well, like what? What is the issue? He's like, there's this sad, like what's going on? And watch how confused he is.
Lower sentence.
Than the 7 to 9.
Even though
Oh, and this chick in the middle, oh man, she's priceless. Wait till you see how she acts.
prosecutors work for the Department of Justice.
Yeah, I mean that's.
You would think she fucking has a doctorate in law,
If they are unhappy with
and she
how-
works for the
Inside
DOJ.
baseball,
Well, I'm saying that if they're unhappy with how their department is
Look at her
conducting
face.
an investigation,
She's
when
so
they're
angry.
No. Okay, I think you missed something here. They secured the conviction.
Because he's not jumping on
of
the
Roger
conviction has nothing to do with it. Okay, we know he got the conviction. Obviously, sentencing comes after conviction. No shit. But why are you so mad at the fucking sentence? That's what he's trying to figure out. We know he got the conviction.
Right. They're the ones who were trying.
And
to
now
fix-
they're unhappy with the DOJ's position.
Right, they were unhappy with the initial decision. That's exactly what the issue was.
No. Listen, they secured the conviction of Roger Stone.
Mhm.
They submitted to the court that they were going to pursue that they believe that Roger Stone should be sentenced from 7 to 9 years.
It's not they believe this, they believe that. It has nothing to do with what they believe, has nothing to do with what they think. There's a certain number, a guideline that they go by according to your fucking charges that says what kind of sentence you're liable for, what kind of sentence you're eligible for. So they need to read the fuck up on their shit before they start talking this dumb shit.
In prison. They submitted that to the court.
Mhm.
The Department of Justice indicated after Donald Trump tweeted, "This is."
He's saying after Donald Trump tweeted. Donald Trump's tweet had nothing to do with the fucking court proceedings that day.
Unfair. Oh, we're going to recommend a lower sentence
Mm.
for Roger Stone. What
Because
I'm
we love
asking
Trump
you
so
is,
much.
Should William
Asshole.
Barr be interceding where clearly prosecutors who tried the case are recommending something, he's overruling them?
Okay, and so he's mad about this. So when Comey was like, "Oh, there was wrongdoing, but it was just carelessness. It wasn't whatever the other word was. I'm half asleep still. Whatever the other word was that they were fucking using. Oh, she was just careless. She wasn't reckless or whatever the fuck. Like those fucking terms are so different. But now because of this shit, he's all up in arms.
Yeah, I don't know how common a practice that is.
It's
doesn't-
not.
Well,
This don't happen.
So who is she to say it's not? This doesn't happen, which is what she should have said. Not this don't happen. She doesn't work for the Department of Justice. Nothing on here says she has a law degree. I don't even know who the fuck this lady is. I don't know where the fuck she's from, who she is, what the fuck she has to do with anything. But they're up here talking all this crazy shit, and she jumps on him as soon as he says, "Oh, I don't know how they really be doing shit." She jumps right on. They don't do it that way. How the fuck do you know?
I don't know if this is a practice where.
No, I'm telling you, this don't happen.
Well,
I'm telling you, this don't happen. How the fuck do you know this doesn't happen there? Explain how you know.
So either I'm gonna sit on.
Well, now you know.
What I'm
This
saying,
is not common practice.
I
Now you know because you told him it's not a common practice. He's automatically supposed to be like, okay, now I know that's what it is.
don't know what the Department of
Fuck
Justice
you.
practice is.
I can't
They
stand
say
people
this is
like
something
that.
The Department of Justice never does.
No.
She looked at him for look, and then this simp motherfucker over here. As soon as she looked at him for fucking backup, like, yo, you better agree with me, motherfucker. And he go, no, they don't do this, motherfucker. I got the paper right. Oh my god, I cannot wait to show y'all this shit.
Well, maybe not.
Lying through her fucking teeth because she's a bitch with an attitude.
Which is exactly what I said.
And her color ain't got nothing to do with it, so y'all could fucking don't even go there. She's being a straight cunt right now. And he's a cocksucker too. They're fucking yelling at this guy because he can't understand why they don't get that maybe this is just something else.
William Barr is trying to protect a Donald Trump crony.
See? Look how angry he is. Look at his fucking face. Look how he's fucking yelling at this guy.
And wants to lower the sentence.
And where does William
And that's
Barr?
why they're offended.
So where does he work? Where does William Barr work? At the Department of Justice, right?
He does.
That's what I'm saying. So isn't William Barr's position?
Look, he's like, man, fuck, look.
Position of the Department four attorneys who are now gone.
I actually thought that what happens, Kelly, is you allow your prosecutors to try cases and do their job.
But it's still the department.
So they did, and then the criteria to the sentencing dictates that their sentence was too high.
Of justice, though.
Kelly,
It's
go ahead.
not a different department.
Yeah, we
It's
know
still
that, but
Department
go
of
ahead.
Justice.
Look, just completely disrespecting this guy because he's questioning the position.
Barr is stepping on the toes of his own employees. That's the problem. You do not.
So every other judge in the country does that when the prosecutor says, "Oh, I want to give him 5 years," and the judge says, "No, give him 9 years." Nobody's like, "Come on, bro, get out of here."
Override the authority.
Then it's a problem when they give them too much time. Now it's a problem because they're not giving them enough time. Like, yo, figure out what the fuck y'all want.
Of your employees in a district in which you may have jurisdiction in theory, but the whole point of an ASA is to act on behalf of.
But you didn't see none of this shit going on when Obama and fucking what's his name, Eric Holder were running guns with Mexico, right?
Of the AG and do your job. What's happening right now is the AG is overriding whatever the ASA.
Overriding. He's their supervisor. If he feels they didn't do it right, then he can fucking say so. That's why he has that position, bitch.
Is doing based off of rules that the AG already has in play.
Exactly, based off rules that they have in play. You don't know the rules clearly, obviously, because you should have read up on some shit before you got on here making making yourself look even dumber than you already are.
For the ASA.
Keep in mind, on top of this, the same William Barr who purposely cut short the investigation
Right.
of Robert Mueller because he wanted
All
to
this
know-
speculation. Oh, he purposely did this. He purposely, like, come on, dog.
Exactly.
They were in a meeting at the
And this
White
simp
House.
ass motherfucker right here. Look at him, yo.
He's a good guy. I really appreciate how he supported me over the years.
All speculation. They never heard a phone call, nothing, and they're just putting words in these
Fortunate
people's
that
mouths.
his sentence is being at the length that it is.
Do something.
Is there anything you can do to help me out?
Do
And
something.
that is incredibly unethical.
It's unethical.
Incredible.
Like,
Okay.
on every ground. Like that does not happen.
Yeah, I mean,
That does
Okay,
not
so
happen.
that's that. That doesn't happen. All right. So let's see that it does happen. Boom. All right. I already had this pulled up because, you know, I didn't want to. Here, I'll make it so you guys could see it better. Oh, of course it would. Okay. Sorry. I know it's kind of a. But I need you to see this shit. All right. So this is the whatever the memo thing for the court hearing. So it says the starting point in the sentencing analysis. This is how they came to get to where, all right, well, we're just gonna lower it a little bit. They want it 7 to 9. They're giving them like 5 or something like that. Like, so it's not that much of a difference. Like, they need to chill. And trust me, years in prison, yo, whether it's 5 or it's 7, fucking that shit sucks. But anyway, so it says the starting point in the sentencing analysis is a calculation of the defendant's applicable advisory guideline range. That's the number I'm talking about. Here, as set forth in the government's initial submission, the defendant's total offense level is arguably is a key word right now. All right, 29, and his criminal history category is 1, meaning the motherfucker ain't a career criminal. So that's one point to hold on to, which would result in the advisory guidelines range of 87 to 108 months. That's 7 to 9 years. However, there's more that goes into this shit. Notably, however, the sentencing result. Hold on, I'm losing my place. I'm looking at the phone too. The sentencing result. God damn it. Fuck. Notably, however, the sentencing guideline enhancements in this case, while perhaps technically applicable, more than double the defendant's total offense level. As a result, disproportionately escalate the defendant's sentencing exposure to an offense of level of 29, which typically applies to cases involving violent offenses as of armed robbery, not obstruction cases. And there's the shit to look up, so that if you think fucking that's the case number they're telling you to look up, where they can't, where that decision got finalized. So yeah. And then, as explained below, removing these enhancements would have a significant effect on the defendant's guidelines range. For example, if the court were not to apply the 8th level enhancement for threatening a witness with physical injury, just telling somebody, yo, I'm gonna fuck you up. I got 3 years for threatening somebody. So, yeah. But I had a gun and shit, so, but that's beside the point. As explained below, is more in line with the typical. Okay, yeah. It would result in the defendant receiving. Okay, boom. Enhancement. If you take away that 8th level enhancement for threatening a witness, it would result in the defendant receiving a guideline range more of 37 to 46 months, which, as explained below, is more in line with the typical sentence imposed for obstruction cases. Accordingly, it would be reasonable for the court to conclude in the guidelines is calculated an unduly high in facts for this case. After calculating guidelines, next turn statutory sentence factors, Title 18, Code Section 355.3a, state sentencing court should impose. Hold on, I have to go to the next picture because I couldn't fucking I couldn't just put the fucking PDF on here, which it's the wrong fucking. Anyway, defendant's it's down the bottom. Obstructive conduct actually prejudiced the government at trial. Third, the court must avoid unwarranted sentencing disparities. In its prior filing, the government directed the court's attention to a non-exhaustive list of witness tampering, false statement, obstruction cases that resulted in. Tell me I don't have the right fucking pictures on here. Finally, the court should consider the defendant's age, health, personal circumstances, lack of criminal history in fashioning an appropriate sentence. It's up there. Okay. As noted above, a sentence of 87 to 108 months more typically has been imposed for defendants who have higher criminal history categories or who obstructed justice as part of a violent criminal organization. United States versus Bender. You see the number, look it up. 8th level enhancement for a defendant involving a gang war in Minneapolis who instructed a friend to give 2 fellow gang members the green light to smash cooperating witnesses. There's that case for that. Okay. The defendant committed serious offenses, deserves a sentence of incarceration that is sufficient, but not greater than necessary to satisfy the factors set forth in section blah blah blah. Based on the facts known, a sentence between 87 and 108 months of imprisonment, however, could be considered excessive and unwarranted under the circumstances. Ultimately, government defers to court to what specific sentence is appropriate under the facts, circumstances of this case. Dude, it says right there why they fucking did that. So this guy needs to stop bugging out. It wasn't because it had anything to do with the fucking, it didn't have anything to do with Trump. It didn't have anything to do with fucking whatever the bullshit is that they keep going on and on and on about. Fucking talking about fucking all this reckless bullshit. I'm so fucking sick of people fucking acting like everything's a fucking conspiracy with this administration. For the last 3.5 fucking years, they've done nothing but try to deface Trump every fucking day in and day out. And I'm not even a Trump supporter. I can't stand his ass. But for real, I get sick of fucking hearing people lying about shit all the time. And then I catch flat. Like, dude, people fucking are completely out of their fucking minds now. It's just ridiculous. Same thing with the Harley Quinn movie and the fucking Charlie's Angel movie, the Terminator Dark Fate movie. It's like everybody's saying, oh, well, oh, because it's a female lead. Like, everybody's claiming everybody else is sexist now. Everybody's racist. Everybody's a bigot. Like, yo, shut the fuck up, man. There's reasons for everything. Like, what the fuck, dude? Harley Quinn's the coolest fucking female DC character out there. And I didn't even want to see that movie because I don't feel like being fucking accosted saying how bad of a person I am just because I'm a fucking man. Get out of here, yo. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. And I just seen the statistics. 52% of fucking moviegoers are women, so what happened? None of them went to see Harley Quinn either, because they ain't trying to hear that shit neither. Anyway, back to this shit. This is just absolutely ridiculous. Pop some comments down in the joint. I'm gonna leave the PDF in the fucking description down below so you can see what I'm talking about. And leave comments. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit. Subscribe, because this is the type of shit I do. I just pop out of nowhere with shit. And I'm saying what I gotta say because this shit's getting completely out of control. On that note, I'll holler at y'all on another day. It's too fucking early in the morning for this shit.